we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings, got it? Anything's possible, I suppose. You know what? I think you and the king... Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
No.
Squatters aren't happy about the water rationing. But then when are they ever happy?
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smooth. Okay then, once you...
Yeah, that's good money. Let's do what?
It can be bought. It can be founded. Mick and Ralph's.
What? Ignore that.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will... 200 caps gets you my watch full. Done and done. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. I'll keep a brisk pace.
Don't show me that.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever neither. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings
We've
hang
got
out.
stuff we're not even
Don't let
allowed
them
to
scare you.
sell, people.
They don't outnumber...
Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Us?
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead.
Really? Excellent.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd... Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue. That's an interesting theory you've got there. I think I'll keep...
Okay.
You like that?
Okay, that's it. Or is...
Had enough?
That was a bad idea. Ion. Yeah, right.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down.
What's up?
Nothing to worry about.
Okay, that did not work. It would be possible. Track.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down.
Hi.
I feel like he has stuff on. Explosives are his friend. me open up the words custom. Holy sh! That value.
What do you have for me? Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. I like.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about them. Wayne, it's okay.
That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? Sorry I couldn't help more. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tennant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
Yes.
He probably said lieutenant.
That's
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell. Stop by Mick and Ruff's for all your shopping needs, sir. Mick and Ruff's is located just before the East Gate.
okay. King. Lord.
Have you found anything out? or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Hi.
Wait, last Mormon Fort first, because information. Then go ask him.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with... If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more... Was there anything else?
Hold up. What's the password? If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all right.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Here you go. I hope this helps. Welcome. There's... No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a...
Try to take only what you need. Hello?
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Back.
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like... Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle of you. Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide and a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm... Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy...
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
I want you to back him up. See this through, and there'll be something good.
You got something you want to say?
Can't really get equipped.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Good, you're here. These soldier boys... They took out 2 of my guys right away, and now the rest are too scared to move in. Take these out.
Okay. Ooh, let's go. Oopsie. Awesome, here you go.
Hey.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey. Can I help you? Rex? It breaks my heart. Yes, a few months ago. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. No problem.
Information. Because, world map isn't too here, so it's far to the northwest, probably. Somewhere over here. Just that
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here. And you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping. I wish you
made it.
Dr. Henry's pretty smart.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here. Doc's inside the lodge. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story. Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it. Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part. They expand, fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it, eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town. All right. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well. Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask. See you.
Another human. One was enough.
I assume this is about something important? It's neural degradation. Biomet gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them. Yes.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up. Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. You're human. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off.
Again, you interrupt. Very well. Show me what you brought, so... All right, let's see here. If I transplant this brain into Rex, he'll be a bit more ferocious. Have a seat. Again, you interrupt me. The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their... Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and...
Why, Rexy, you look all better, boy. Good as new. Did my Rex. You're a man of your word, no doubt about it. If you want, hold on to Rex for a little while longer. I'm sure he'd enjoy that. Was... All right.
Okay, I'm probably gonna